JK, I'm kind of glad you were Debbie Downer this week because that's usually my job, and now I don't have to do that. But no, seriously, you made a good video. It's true, if you hear the biographies of a lot of really famous stand-up comics and that kind of stuff, you'll hear about people who've gone through some things and who have largely turned to comedy for the purposes of coping with their lives and the situations in them. It's kind of sad in a way, but it's also, I don't know, as long as you don't get bitter in your humor or you don't take it personally, I think it can be a really good, healthy way to approach life with a sense of humor, to see things as not as serious as they are, or not serious at all. I don't know, I'm not in a coherent thought thing today, right now, but yeah. I will say though that I think we had sort of different experiences of childhood in terms of laughter and humor and that kind of thing, because I remember being a child who was kind of miserable and felt like she was picked on, and I wasn't one of those people who turned to humor. In fact, I was one of those people who didn't really open up and laugh at all. And for me, laughter was kind of the sign of breaking out of my shell a little bit and becoming more confident in who I was. I distinctly remember in 6th grade we had to do this big end-of-the-year assessment project thing where we got to pick a topic and make a poster and do some kind of presentation in front of a panel of teachers, and then we'd have to answer questions, and it was like a thesis presentation for 6th graders. And naturally, the project topic I chose was not anyway. The project topic that I chose was UFOs, because obviously, why wouldn't you do a project entirely on UFOs? And so we had a whole lot of time in class to work on this thing, and I remember being in class one day working on this UFO poster, and there weren't a lot of people in the room because most people were in the library or other places, and I don't know what it was that got me started laughing, but I just started cracking up, and that was the first time I remember laughing until I was crying. I was just sitting there in class with just a few other kids who were looking at me like I had just completely lost it, and I was sitting there just doubled over in laughter. I could not stop laughing, and it was like, I still remember that moment to this day because it was such a, I don't know, it felt like a freeing experience. It felt like a pivotal moment in my life. Like I had been a very miserable kid kind of up until that point, and that moment of just pure, unadulterated, insane laughter for no reason in front of other people was kind of, I don't know, it was a sign that things were better and that I was getting better and that I felt better about myself, and I felt more free to just let it all go. Honestly, one of the most gratifying things for me in life is being able to make other people laugh. Like, I'm generally a very serious person, and I take things seriously, but it just fills me with so much satisfaction when I can make somebody genuinely laugh. I don't mean a pity laugh or like a I don't really get you and I'm scared kind of laugh, but like a genuine caught by surprise kind of laugh. But I guess it's kind of affirming or validating or something, and if I can't make somebody laugh and I try to, or I say something which I think is funny and they don't really react to it, I feel really awkward, and like it's hard to connect with people when you can't make each other laugh, I think. I think the best friends I have and the people I connect with the most are the people who I can make laugh and they can make me laugh. I feel like I've been rambling, but yeah, I like laughter. I think it's something that we should all indulge in as much as humanly possible, and people without a sense of humor about life, I think, are missing the entire point of life. Ricky, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sorry. My brain is just not working right now, but yeah, that's it.